Hello folks, some do's and don'ts for the last lap of CAT preparation. We're going to go through this mock test. I've been a big bore about mocks for a long time. If you have not taken sufficient number of mocks, any one of you who's listening who's taken fewer than say 6 mocks, then stop this video right now, go take a mock. Nothing is going to add value to your preparation than mock taking and understanding how the overall picture works. Lots of times we spend too much time on geometry and trigonometry and parajumble and reading comprehension and Venn diagram, and not enough time thinking about, hey, what happens in this 120 minutes? And very, very, very important. You need tons of practice to get the mock thing automated. Then you have to figure out ways of pushing yourself to the next level. Mocks are the ball game. Fine. So do lots of mocks, analyze them thoroughly, have a very rigorous mock schedule, and be disciplined about it. Super important. Right? Strength and core concepts. Till the last day, funda strengthening is important. Funda strengthening has other spillover payoffs. If you don't know why the test of divisibility by 4 works, learn that. Sum of 3 angles of a triangle is 180. Why? Have you seen the proof for that? Beautiful proof. Learn that. So look at things from first principles as much as possible. Keep asking the whys all the time. 1, it makes your understanding thorough. You'll never forget it. 2, it opens up your mind a little bit to figure out new ideas, which is golden. Revision plan. Revise and revisit aggressively. Revision makes topics consolidate in your head. 1. 2, revision automates processes and your speed improves. I've seen several students tell me this. They say, look, sir, I did speed time distance revision tests, 3 of them. And then when I took a mock, all the questions in speed time distance just popped out for me. This is fresh in your head. You've consolidated this. You do a mock, the ideas are just jumping into your head. You should have more and more topics amped up like that. You have to revisit in order to automate those things. So they just pop up and you know this and then you just rushing away. Stay calm and focused. This is easier said than done. The best cricket players, the best football players, the best tennis players always seem to have a little bit more time about them. Some of them are gifted, they happen to have more time about them. But those of us, sometimes I find that in order to operate quickly, we frequently operate in a frenzy. There's a difference between doing with speed and doing with a sense of hurriedness. I've seen people walk up and down when they're late. They achieve nothing, they miss something, they forget something. Others, they know they're running late, they know they're waiting for something, but they're thinking ahead and then saying, look, after I go there, this will be an issue, let me keep the pen right away. So switching off from frenzy mode and on to, look, I got this, and then being calm about it is super important. This part, like proper meal, when I say proper meal, it's proper meal and water. Eat well, drink enough water, sleep well. From now to the exam, you cannot afford to have 2 weeks falling sick. It messes your preparation, it beats up your confidence, you start feeling guilty, all kinds of things. You have to think about run up from now on to lead a clean, austere, pure life. Fine, for it's a sprint of 8 weeks. Sign up for that. Remove junk food, junk TV, junk digital thing as much as possible. Weed it off. Eat well, eat on time, sleep on time. Maintain disciplined schedule. It pays off. Think like an athlete. Right? This last step, own your preparation, is super important. Something all of my students who cracked this exam have consistently told me. The last lap, things are mine. I want to prepare my topics. I want to have a plan for my strengths. There's one of our students who said, look, I'll get 45 to 50 in BRC. I want to get 15 in LRDI and 20 in quant. I know I can do this. This route to getting 85 marks was 50, 15, 20. In his mind, if he had to get 85, it had to be like that. That was his preparation. It's not mine. Mine will probably be the exact opposite. I would want to kill quant and find a way in LRDI and play defense in verbal. Fine. So you need to have your route to your target score. You need to have your preferred topics, your schedule of preparation, your revision, your style of analyzing mocks, your mechanism of having a takeaways from that analysis and implementing corrections. So own your preparation. Don't be saying, sir ne ye bol diya, YouTube wale uncle ne ye bol diya, sab nahi. And so don't listen to so-called experts, listen to people who have your best interests in heart. So I'm not saying all of us are here to con you. We want to give ideas that are useful. But not all of our ideas are useful to all the students all the time. Definitely not. You have to say, from this, I'll take this. This seems to work for me enough. From now on, I've got this. But somewhere you have to say, this is my plan and I'm executing to this. And so keep that in mind. Own your preparation, absolutely, absolutely crucial. Don'ts. And so learn new topics. With a lot of reluctance, I put this in here because I don't like to tell people to not learn something. And so, but if trigonometry has never been your thing and you've studied in 3 waves, now it's not the time to worry about sine square theta and cos square theta. Dump it. But don't worry about trigonometry, binomial theorem, polynomial remainder theorem, vague ideas, philosophy passages in verbal, random types of puzzles in LRDI, leave them. So now is the time to consolidate, especially if your mock scores are fiercely volatile, you don't have a sense of control. Simplify. Dump topics, don't add them. Right? Don't ignore mocks. I put mocks on 2s and on saying don't ignore, both ways, because I want to stress. Mocks are the ball game, absolute ball game, absolutely. Fine. So don't have a rigorous, disciplined mock schedule. Don't find yourself procrastinating mocks. I find so many students find beautiful excuses for not having a mock schedule. And don't be among them. Absolutely crucial that you write down that you will take mocks on this dates, this time, and stick to that. Don't live on social media. Don't be on social media if it is possible. When I say social media, I mean not just Instagram, Facebook, and the real hotspots. I also mean Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, to some extent WhatsApp. WhatsApp has become a part of our life. All of us took it. But sometimes I find people telling me, look, I'm not on social media, I just check Reddit. वो भी वैसा ही है, सब एक ही है. And I'm not saying this because I've cracked it. I'm not zen in any form. I waste tons of time on social media. And I'm trying to become more disciplined. We're all trying all the time. I mean, there's nobody who's saying, look, I'm spending 6 hours on social media every day. My life couldn't be better. Nobody says that. All of us, it's our guilty pleasure. And I understand it. I get it. In the night when you come back at 10 o'clock, you want to do 20 minutes of it and suddenly it becomes 60 minutes and 90 minutes. And then end May, you put it down. But if you're up for this exam, you cannot afford to have the 20 minutes becoming 60, becoming 90. Absolutely no chance. Put your phone on an external timer thing which shuts off at 9:30 anyway. Force yourself. Put those guardrails, all kinds of artificial things to kick it out of that. And so if you can phase out and completely go out of social media by October 15th, go for that. Have that plan. It is super useful. And it suddenly gives you more time to do 100 things. Right? So put fight for that. Right? Don't overexert. Lots of times the pressure can be killing. You keep on trying new techniques, new things. You start analyzing every performance, every mock, every score. Then you want to finish verbal in the morning, LRDA in the evening, take a mock in the night, and then analyze it early morning the next day. You're running on a treadmill. Your brain doesn't have a mechanism to stop, take stock, process, and make sane decisions. You're always in a frenzy if you're overexerted. You need to be fresh. You need to have a mechanism where you say, hey, nice, I'll enjoy this. Oh, this question was beautiful, I got caught out. मैंने उसके बारे में तो सोचा ही नहीं. You'll have to be in a mind space where you can appreciate this. And that can't happen if you're frenzied and tired and exhausted all the time. So if you find yourself running, you're in the same place, take 2 days off, switch off everything, and then come back and reboot. It sometimes pays off massively. And so keep this in mind, some broad frameworks. As I said, these are the things that come to my mind. You could have a different list of do's and don'ts, in which case own that also and write that down. Best wishes, have fun preparing this lesson.